Assalamualaikum. Welcome to this video tutorial on Windows Phone 8 mobile app development for students at King Faisal University and for others who want to learn app development in Windows Phone 8. This is part 2 in this series entitled Navigating Visual Studio 2012 for Windows Phone 8 app development. Here are the things that we need to be familiarized with: main menu, toolbars, toolbox, visual designer, XAML editor pane, solution explorer, and properties. In the Start panel, click Visual Studio 2012. If you see a dialog asking for a development tool, select Visual C# and continue. Here's our initial screen. Let's create our first app by clicking either File, New, and then Project, or simply the New Project in the Start page. We can specify what kind of project we will create on the left area. You can see that under Visual C# are Windows Store, Windows, Web, and further down is Windows Phone. This is our app. In the middle are the templates. For now, select Windows Phone app. We can change the location. I'll change mine to WP8 so that all my other apps will be saved in this location too. I'll change the name to my first WP8 app. Make sure also that the Create Directory for Solution has been checked. Then click OK. For the target Windows Phone OS version, select Windows Phone OS 8. Then click OK. At this time, we will familiarize ourselves with the environment. Common to Windows software is the main menu, where all the commands and services can be found. Below it are the toolbars that can be hidden or shown by right-clicking any part of the menu or any toolbar displayed. Those with check are visible and are enabled. Those without are those that are hidden. Shown on the left side are several windows. To see them, we have to click the name. Clicking the next name hides the previous window and displays the window we just clicked. Most of the time, we will be working on the toolbox as it contains the currently available controls that are ready to use, such as a button, an image, a text box, or a text box. Notice the pin icon beside the close icon. It is called Auto Hide. It works as a toggle to hide the window on the left, like minimizing it or docking it. If you click it now, the window will be docked and will always be there even if we click other windows. The window with the backdrop of a Windows Phone is called the Visual Designer. You can drag controls from the toolbox and into the designer. The window next to it is called the XAML editor pane. XAML stands for Extensible Application Markup Language. Besides C#, we will also learn XAML. This is the language that we will use to create a user interface. On the upper right is the Solution Explorer, which is like a file explorer because we can see here directories and files that are included in our mobile app. Do you notice the Auto Hide icon again? If we click it, the window will be hidden. To dock it again, simply click Solution Explorer and then the Auto Hide icon. Right below the Solution Explorer is the Properties window. The controls or objects that we will use in our app are described by these properties and also events. As an example, let's click the page name on the Visual Designer. And we will see a wrench icon and a lighting icon on the upper right. The wrench icon signifies the properties for the control. But if we click the icon for lightning, we will see the event handlers. Windows can be closed, dragged, or repositioned. Let's try to drag the Solution Explorer to the center. As we drag it, we will see a placement handle that helps us to identify where we want to exactly position the window, like on top, on left, on right, on bottom, or even in the middle. Or you can simply let it float. To reset our view using the initial layout, you have to click Windows, Reset Windows Layout. Just click Yes, and you will see that this is already our original layout. Now that we're familiar with Visual Studio 2012, we're ready to proceed with our next tutorial for our first mobile app. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Masalama.